So the very thing we as fans hoped would never happen, and the one thing that Michael Jackson never wanted to happen is what? We all know this. His catalog. The one thing that Michael Jackson protected and never wanted to sell was his catalog because he knew that his catalog that he accumulated, including the Beatles and everybody else, was worth billions of dollars. Hmm. It's your girl, pop culture goddess, and word, word on the curb, word on the word in Hollywood is there is a battle brewing for the catalog. And it is sad, y'all. Let's get into this. So I want y'all to hear this and we're going to get into this, okay?
Okay, here's the tea, allegedly. A battle is brewing between the three offspring. One of them doesn't want to sell the music catalog, and the other two do. None of them can agree on a percentage or how much they should sell it for. And that's Michael Jackson and his kids, Paris Jackson, Prince Michael Jackson II, and Prince Michael Jackson.
Well, if y'all notice, lately Katherine has been going to court, and she doesn't want to detail and she doesn't want everybody to know why she's going to court. She has made sure those things have been remained sealed. But here's the tea. Here's the exclusive tea. Okay. Michael Jackson's mom, Katherine Jackson, shut down in court battle with pop star's estate over secret deal. See, this was made secretly. Katherine Jackson, Michael Jackson's mother, is 92 years old. This is what these kids that really don't have any DNA of the Jacksons at all. Two of them, Paris and Prince, allegedly made this secret deal with the estate to sell off the catalog. The one thing that this man fought to keep. They want to sell it off because it has no value to them because they are not Michael Jackson's real kids. His DNA is not flowing through these kids' blood. So these European children have no sense of wanting to keep anything. This is about profit. Now, his one child, Blanket, who looks like he might have some DNA of Michael, is fighting along with his grandmother, Katherine, to hold on to the catalog. He is the one sibling out of the three kids that Michael adopted and claimed and made beneficiary that is trying to hold out and fight his other two siblings to keep the catalog whole, along with Michael Jackson's 92-year-old mother, Katherine Jackson. This is what these kids and the money grubbing estate is putting Michael Jackson's dear 92-year-old mother through. She is fighting to keep the catalog together along with her grandson, Blanket. Let's get into this. So Michael Jackson's 92-year-old mother, Katherine, was shut down in her attempt to block a proposal deal from her son's late estate, her late son's estate. According to court documents obtained This week, a Los Angeles Superior Court judge ruled that the estate run by executors John Branca and John McClain can move forward with the transaction. You see, transaction, selling off. The order stated the proposed transaction, this is the selling off of Michael's dear catalog that he held on. This was the most precious thing to him, his catalog, because his catalog was power. The proposed transaction is approved, and the executors are authorized and instructed to take all actions necessary to implement and the proposed transaction, included but not limited to signing all contracts. This is doing away. This is absolving all his catalogs, signing all contracts, and performing all obligations required of the state. Katherine is fighting. Katherine has testified in court explaining the reason behind her fighting the deal, which is, of course, helping and protecting her one grandson who is not for the sale of the catalog. As you first reported last year, the estate asked the court to approve a deal they had secured. The executors explained they have an opportunity which they believe is to the substantial advantage of them and the state, which is them, and the interest of the beneficiaries, which are Paris, who's approving this, Prince, who's approving this, and of course, Blanket, who's against this. The executors have run Michael's estate since his death on June 25th, 2009. The beneficiaries of Michael's estates are, of course, his three children. In his will, Michael added a provision that also provided support to his mother for the remainder of her life. Katherine opposed the deal presented, but kept her argument under seal. In response, the executors argued they knew what they were doing and said they took Michael's estate from the verge of collapse to be incredibly profitable. So because they have made it profitable where they can eat, and they have this isn't their legacy that's being, broken down. This is not their personal catalog broken down. This is not what all these years of this man, what he accumulated, being stripped away. It's not theirs. They have no problem, as the music companies come, Sony and all these big companies come, and they want that catalog because they want to use them in commercials, and they want to give it as leverage back to the artists, some of these artists who these catalogs were originally belonging to. The estate was teetering on the verge of collapse with more than $400 million in debt. They encumbered Michael's most significant assets and little or no liquidity or means to service the debt. Through creative thinking, hard work, and business savvy, and of course, Michael's extraordinary creative legacy, the executors transformed the MJJ business into a profitable enterprise. This is an enterprise. It's no longer his estate. This is an enterprise. It's all about for profit. They don't give a dang. They don't give a damn about the fact. This is profit. So the executors even accused Katherine of having objected to the 2009 documentary, This Is It, which ended up becoming the highest grossing concert documentary in history and brought in millions to the state. Why they could not understand that, maybe for Katherine, seeing the last bit of seeing the last of Michael on that stage, struggling. He was underweight, sickly, in pain, and forced to perform like a circus animal to do this. This is it. 50, what is it? 50, concerts that he was forced to do and sign on to that he did not want to do, but did it because of debt. Maybe because of all of that negativity that surrounded that project. Maybe that was the reason why Katherine was not ready to have it put out. But they're trying to paint Katherine, the mother of Michael Jackson, the mother of this icon, as the bad person, the evil person, the one who didn't want to put out the last project because look how much money it made. This is all about money for this enterprise. It's no longer an estate, it's a business. You really think that this is how his mom, Michael Jackson, wanted his mom to be treated like? You really think if Michael Jackson was alive, this is how he would like his mother to be basically portrayed? The state doesn't give a damn about her, about the fact that she's 92 years old, or the fact that she gave birth to this legend and that she's trying to hold on to the catalog. They are all for profit. So prior to the hearing, the executors pointed out that Michael's kids had had not objected to the proposed deal. So the kids are on board. Let's keep going. So Michael Jackson estate would, let's go through this thing right here. Let's go through this right here. Here it is. Michael Jackson estate will sell. This was in February that this was coming out. Michael Jackson estate will sell 50% interest in Michael Jackson's catalog for nearly $1 billion. But controlled is the key. This is what Katherine is fighting for. She's fighting to have control because they want to sell. These kids are not her blood. She is literally fighting Michael's kids, who are not really his kids, to hold on to her actual blood son's legacy. At 92 years old, this is what the state is putting this woman through. Can you not wait until this woman passes away to do this to her? Because Michael never wanted to sell his catalog. He knew it was power. He never wanted Sony or any other entity to have those catalogs. And his dear mother is the only one out here, besides maybe Blanket. Blanket cannot be vocal. Blanket's not being vocal, but Katherine is being vocal. Where are the other Jackson siblings? Where are her other kids to help her? This is a 92-year-old woman that is battling an enterprise by herself. Michael's music may very well have a new co-owner. If a mega deal is negotiated with Sony worth nearly $1 billion, but there are strings attached. Once again, here comes Sony, the same people that Michael in death did not want to work with and did not want to have any business dealings with and did not want to have control of his catalog. They are going against Michael Jackson's wishes. Do you believe this? Michael is rolling in his grave. These are people that he did not want anything to do with. MJ Estate will never sell Michael's historic catalog outright, but we've learned the estate would entertain a 50-50 split, but only if the estate maintains complete management and control. Our sources say the state would consider selling a 50% interest for around $900 million, and that would cover recordings, publishing rights, etc. Here's what we're hearing. There appears to be talks on the way between the state and Sony. When you think about it, Sony makes a lot of sense. It's Michael's long-term label. But we all know Michael Jackson spoke out against Sony. Hmm? I want to play something, but I want to find it. I really want to find this. Let me see. So, being the artist that I am, at Sony, I've generated several $billion for Sony. Several billion. And they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing. And it usually is, but they never thought that this performer myself would outthink them. So yeah, Michael Jackson did outthink them. He did. He did outthink them. But now that Michael is gone and the master chess player is gone and no longer able to move the pieces to block and stop Sony, Sony is once again coming back for Michael's estate. They want it and they are willing to pay. And $900 million is a low number. It's a low number. That's why probably maybe the combination of how low of a number it is why Katherine doesn't want to do it. And Katherine also knows that Michael never wanted to have anything really to do with Sony. So y'all, what do y'all think? Hmm? This is a distinction from other huge catalog sales that have gone down, including from guys like Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Justin Bieber, and more. Those deals didn't even come close to what potentially play for Michael's stuff. And they also relinquish virtually all say over how the work can be used by their new corporate owners. So once it is sold and once this deal goes through, Sony can do whatever they please. The one thing Michael Jackson did not want to happen. If these MJ talks manifest, it would easily be the biggest blockbuster sale ever, which speaks to just how popular and in demand Michael continues to be to this day. There's a lot of MJ news coming out right now. In addition to this, industry setting power play in the works. There's a biopic in the works for which the state is deeply involved. Y'all, mm, mm, mm. This is sad. All the things that Michael did not want to happen is happening. These kids don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. $900 million ain't ish. You talking about his catalog. And 900 billion, they can make 900 million dollars off of one thing, depending on how they spin it. A movie, music, amusement rides, all kinds of stuff they could do with this stuff. So $900 million ain't ish. It's a low number, actually. We should be talking in the billions. So y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think. Y'all, drama, drama, drama. You know, like every flipping day, you know, it is hard to keep up with the daily drama. It is. But it's your girl, Pop Culture Goddess. And I want y'all to comment below, click that like, hit that subscribe button so you can hear more of what the heck is going on. On that note, I'm out. Sister girl gotta go. It is Saturday, and I gotta get my hair done. On that note, bye, y'all.